What is this?
Vacuum.
This is the transfer, recharge, and vacuum machine. Yeah, the recovery machine for refrigerant. This is exactly the same machine, you know, in automotive, the portable machine used in automotive to recharge the system, recover the refrigerant, do the vacuum on the system. It's exactly the same, but this one is guys, is portable. Okay? You need one of these if you want to work in this business. Okay, this is one machine. Very, very, very important. The most important tool. What is this? Other great important tool.
Red eye.
Laser, temperature laser gun. Other important tool. The megometer. Other important tool is the clamp, the AC clamp. Okay, guys? Anemometer. Oh, this is very, 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 very important to calculate the size of the grills, to verify the temperature of the air coming out, the flow of air through the grill. Anemometer. That's very, 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 very important. Other important tool is the vacuum gauge, the digital vacuum gauge. And also, you need the vacuum pump and the vacuum gauge to measure how much vacuum I am doing with the machine. What is the function of the vacuum pump?
To suck out all the humidity.
Remove humidity, remove moisture. All right, and the other one is the leak detector. The leak detector. This is digital to analyze with the sound. In that area is more concentrated, the leak. And the procedure to check the leak is with this. We are going to introduce the die, the developer, here. In what part of the system will be introduced the die? In the low pressure side.
We want to go through the compressor, right?
Correct. Always you introduce through the low pressure side, because the low is the suction side. Okay, guys. Every day we are going to use the tools, and also don't forget. What is this? The pressure gauge. Set. Unit. This is mandatory. This is the tool number one. When you visit a boat, you need this, number one. Why?
Check the high and low pressure.
Because with this, you know how much is the pressure in the high pressure side, how much is the pressure in the low pressure side, and with this, you can take decisions. Okay, probably the level of refrigerant is low, probably the compressor is damaged, probably this, only because I have the reading of the pressure. All right? What is the difference between the industrial and residential air condition and the marine air condition? The cooling system on the coil. That's it. The rest of the system is exactly the same. Okay, guys, we are going to refresh quickly our cycle of refrigeration, and we are going to check the connection of the gauge, the connection of the tank, the portable tank with the refrigerant. The cycle starts in the middle in the compressor, because the compressor is the heart of the system. How enter the refrigerant in the compressor? In liquid form or vapor form? In vapor. Super evaporated. Was evaporated from the output of the evaporator. Enter here vapor. And the compressor start to compress. And compress the refrigerant a lot. And in the output is vapor, but is vapor super saturated, super compressed. with a pressure around 220 to 30 psi. 220 to 30 psi, depending of the refrigerant. And temperatures around 115, 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, what happened immediately? The vapor goes out of the compressor. Enter in this element. What is the name of this element? This coil. The condenser. Immediately the fluid enter over there, pass from vapor into liquid. This is why this element is called condenser. Condensation from vapor to liquid. Vapor to liquid. Okay, excuse me. In this side, the refrigerant is at high pressure. In this side, the refrigerant is at low pressure. For that reason, this side is the outside, no? And this is the inside of the building, or the cabin of your car, or the cabin of your boat, inside. And this is outside. This is the high pressure side. This is the low pressure side. This is the suction side, and this is the discharge side. High pressure side, discharge side, low pressure side, or suction side. That's okay? Don't forget that. All right. And here, immediately, the refrigerant pass from vapor to liquid, start the process of condensation. And finally goes out to this element, to this coil, and pass for this dryer. Look at this. That's the filter and the dryer. You see? It's here. It's located here. It's welded. It's not easy disconnect. It's part of the system. Internally, they have an strainer and also a substance, hygroscopic, absorb humidity. When the refrigerant pass here, a small amount of humidity is trapped over there, and the refrigerant continues. In some residential and industrial equipments, after this, they have the side glass to see the movement of the refrigerant. Okay, what is the function of this? Absorb moisture. That's it.